Hello everyone, welcome back to another science video. Today we're going to be fishing for ice cubes to help us understand the science behind ice. Fun fact, did you know that more than 20 million tons of salt are used every winter to melt the icy roads when it snows? That's a lot of salt! That weighs almost as much as 800 million emperor penguins. Clearly, there must be some magic behind salt, so keep watching to learn about it. Anyways, for this experiment, all you'll need is some string, ice cubes, salt, food coloring, and water. Now first, take your water glass and put 1 drop of blue food dye in to make it look like the ocean. Then add some water and fill it up to the very top. Now take 1 ice cube and place it gently into the water, making sure that it doesn't spill too much. Now you can take your string and gently place it over the ice cube before sprinkling a little bit of salt on both the string and the surface of the ice cube. Now all you have to do is set a timer for 1 minute, and when you come back, take a look at what happens when you pull on the string. Whoa! You just went ice fishing! How cool is that? Now let's learn why this works. Water has a freezing point of 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This means that when water is 32 degrees, it can turn into ice. Salt lowers the freezing point of water, which means that it needs to be even colder, like 20, 15, or even 10 degrees for the water to turn into ice. But why? To understand this, let's take a look at water and ice close up. Have you ever heard of a molecule? Molecules are the extremely small building blocks of everything we can see and touch. Water has many molecules in it too. Well, in water, these molecules swim around easily, which explains why liquid water can flow and move. In ice, however, these molecules are stuck in a formation, creating a hard solid that can't move as easily. At 32 degrees, which is water's freezing point, the fast-moving liquid water molecules start to slow down and they get stuck in the ice formation. When salt is added, however, the salt molecules block the freely flowing water molecules from easily fitting into the ice formation. So, at 32 degrees, salt makes it almost impossible for water to turn into ice. Therefore, it needs to be even colder for freezing to occur. So, in our experiment, we had an ice cube and then added salt to it, which lowered the freezing temperature. Since the ice cube couldn't be colder than it already is, the cube started to melt quickly. As the ice kept melting into regular water, it rinsed the salty surface of the ice away. Once the salt was gone, the new, fresh water on top of the ice cube had a normal freezing point of 32 degrees, and it was able to refreeze. As it refroze, it captured the string, which allowed us to pick it up. This experiment showed us why we can use salt in the winter to melt ice and make the roads safer. Using what you learned from the science project, can you explain why lakes and ponds can freeze in the winter, but the ocean doesn't? Great job everyone, and see you in the next video.